Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. Man, whew. Thank you, Sci-Fi Channel. This is the official Prisoner Companion. Only guide to the most original and innovative views of all time by Matthew White and Jaffer Ali. Okay, The Prisoner. What, 17 episodes, ITC, if I remember right, show. UK show 60s, aired over in the States. I've heard about it for years, just little pieces, little references to it. You couldn't avoid references to it. And I wanted to see it. Well, just after the air open when we finally got cable, finally hit the air. When the Sci-Fi Channel hit the airwaves, we got it the day it hit the airwaves. Like, we had the pre-roll, which was like just a 2-hour loop of like these weird, trippy space graphics and voices going, Doctor Who is coming. Dark Shows is coming. And like, on a loop, and then we ended up becoming the Sci-Fi Channel. Well, every Sunday night at 9 o'clock Central, they aired an episode of The Prisoner, and I happened to catch it when they were airing the first episode. So from episode 1 through, I watched the entire thing for, I think it's 17 weeks. I'll see it in a minute, and I fell in love with this show. And all I noticed, and by this time I had a VCR, or a VHS VCR in my room. I had a Betamax before then. I knew this was airing. I saw it on TV Guide, so I set my... and I had all the episodes, the 8-hour tapes, so it was what, 30 tapes total. I watched over and over and over again. Got huge into the show. And it's one of those where I've drifted out. I didn't see it for years and years. The DVD days, Netflix, when Netflix disc rental started, I rented them and watched them again and fell in love with the series again. And it's one of those, about every 4 or 5 years, I'll sit down and run through the whole series. And thankfully, just recently, my buddy Dale, what's up, Dale Roy? Read me talking about how this is one of my favorite shows of all time, and sat down and watched him. Man, he's like, wow, he's a big sci-fi guy. He's more of a sci-fi guy than I am. He's a Star Trek guy. And he's all excited because all the, there's 12 new Star Trek shows on Paramount Plus. There's Star Trek. There's one where they talk about the toothpaste shop where Kirk gets his toothpaste from. It will stand up to warp factor 5. I'm joking. But The Prisoner. Now, this is an ex-library book. You see? Well, no, that's the discount sticker. I got this last year and I just started reading it. I am not a number. I am a man. Number 6, The Prisoner. Who is number 1? You are number 6. I'm not going to spoil anything there, but if you know the series, you caught how I said that. Yeah. Now, let's look at the book. And that's the thing. There's so many of these books. And this is the only one I've picked up. This is from 88. Wow. And it's got, prisoner episode guide, notes, anecdotes, and nonsense, great debates, what does it all mean, talking about Magooin, source information, the shooting strips. Some great... And it's just a weird, trippy spy sci-fi series. It's hard to explain. I love how, they give you a lot of information on each episode. Taxi cabs, Rover, the watchdog. It's just a big weather balloon that chases people down, and you don't want to get caught in it. Chess is a prominent thing. Chime's a Big Ben. There's number 2 for that episode. Number 2's who's in charge is trying to break number 6 to find out. They're trying to find out why he resigned. He's a spy. He resigns. He quits. He goes back to his apartment. He's like packing a suitcase. Look, he's getting ready to haul ass. And this is in the opening credits of every episode. And so he walks up and puts a hose in his mail slot and gasses him. And Magooin only wanted 7 episodes, and then he had to go to 17. A, B, and C. Free for alls. Just the voting episode, yes. Oh. Number 6 runs for number 2. Schizoid Man. Duplicate. And that's another thing is people want to know who is number 6. You're never given his name at all. It's just number 6 now, There's people think this is the continuation was a Danger Man, which is a series Magooin. It could be. The General. Many happy returns. That's when he finds the village abandoned. Dance of the Dead. Just a great little book. Come on. Let's see. It's Your Funeral. Checkmate. Another chess. Chess is a big thing in here. Living in Harmony. This is the Western episode that's kind of what? And is this one of the ones? There's like one or two of these that did not air in the States originally. Change of Mind. Hammer and Anvil. The Girl Who Was Death. Once Upon a Time. Is this another one? I think this might be one of the other ones over there. Here we go. Okay. Fallout, the final episode. And the judges. All this craziness. And then this is an episode where mystery is supposed to be solved, and at least one mystery is solved in the first few moments. Almost immediately where the series is filmed. Until this episode, it has been highly guarded secret. Here, the opening credits read: "The prisoner in the grounds of the Hotel Port Miriam, Penrith, North, courtesy of Mr. Chloe Williams Ellis." I have the worst time trying to pronounce Welsh towns. Back when the Asshat podcast was a podcast, my main co-host was from Caerphilly, Wales, somewhere in South Wales. She went to Cardiff, she told me. And whoo. Let's see here. Notes, anecdotes, and nonsense. The birth. And just, And since then, there's a DC comic. Well, it was originally published by DC. And for one reason, you see it like listed as Vertigo. It wasn't. It's 4 issues. It's a sequel. That kind of changes the way I thought the ending said, but hey. Then there was a remake a few years back on AMC that, if you've never seen this and seen the remake, you might enjoy. But if you've seen this, you're like, oh man, not good. And now there's another comic. And at one time, Marvel had licensed this and was working. Jack Kirby's, there's pages like 8 or 9 pages done, might need to be inked, of Jack Kirby art for a Prisoner comic. Oh, like this. Practical orders. And there's also, people talk about, order of the episodes. Because really, besides Once Upon a Time and Fallout and Arrival, they're really 2 is number 6. Living in Harmony debate. That's the episode, yeah. Number 9. The Prisoner Subversive. Oh, fuck yeah. Does number 6 escape? Who runs the village? Order, yeah. What does it all mean? I love this show, talking on McGowan. And he died recently. And all kinds of information. Scripts. And this is one of those where I've kind of forgotten about The Prisoner. I love the show, but it's one of those where I just kind of, I haven't watched that in forever. And back, I want to say it was summer of 2020, but it might have been summer of 2021. I got to where I was sleeping on. I get up about 10 o'clock in the morning, do a bunch of stuff around the house. I need to get out of the house, go do some stuff on wood. Get back, and about 2 o'clock, between 2 and 4, I'd lay down, take a nap, and sleep for between 4 and 5 hours. Get up, and then be up all night till like 6, 7 in the morning. Sleep 3 hours. Well, I'd be up late at night, and I'm sitting as usual. I'm sitting out in the living room watching TV, and I think I mentioned Mr. Prentice before. Mr. Prentice, guy I met at the wrestling shows. He's a retired school teacher. I think college professor. If I'm wrong on that, sir, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure you taught college. Real cool guy. We talk comics and stuff all the time. Well, he posted something about The Prisoner. I'm like, oh man, I haven't seen that in forever. And I don't know where my DVDs are. Well, thankfully at the time, Amazon Prime had all the episodes. So I sat down and watched them. Now they're on like IMDb. I know if you look hard enough, they're all over YouTube. So you ain't got to buy this set because this is not cheap. This is, you have UK stuff. For some reason, UK shows in the States are never cheap. Never. And I don't understand because their shows are short. Yeah, this is 17 about hour-long episodes. But I don't know. I'm out, everybody. Sorry. I don't think Miss Christie got me back into it because I started that night, and each night I watched 2 episodes until the final night where I had to watch 3 because there's 17 episodes. That's when I ended up ordering this book. I've always wanted a book on it, so I got this book. But I'm out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. Man, if you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.